Alright. Turn my camera off here. Alright. We are live. Channel 7. Pouring some news. We got alchemies happening. We got people doing human transformations and stuff like that. So, yeah. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
No, tell them about the anime you had us watch.
Let me do my introduction first, fool. I was doing the intro. Let me speak, fool.
Um, I
Welcome back to episode 3/4 of Otaku Corner. This was supposed to just be episode 4, but for some reason, episode 3 did not get published, so I had to delete it. And so we're doing 3 and 4.
stretch.
Of Babylon. We finished Babylon. We're gonna get into it. I want to say a couple things before we get into that segment. Yeah, my name is Naya. This is Mr. Sugar Cookie, aka light skin. No, not light skin Pappy. I call somebody else that. Who else? Who else is this? Yeah, this is my co-host. Introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Bigfoot alien. Oh, I'm off banned. I ain't banned no more. Yeah, I'm here.
That was a lackluster intro. If I
I was trying to think. My, you got to give me a second. Brain fog happens.
second.
Now, see, you just.
You said give me a second. That was a second.
Ah, I oughta
We ain't gonna do nothing. You're not gonna do nothing.
give you a hug.
I don't punch you.
had to choose what you say.
Yeah. That's the tamest threat I can say to you. Don't punch you. Oh no, I can say I already Death Note. Yeah.
Yeah, look, might get out. We gotta be careful. No, we got us removed last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Um this episode we will be re-talking about episode 7 to 9, but let's just do 7 to 12. We also will be introducing 2 segments created by Mr. Lightskin Sugar Cookie himself, who need a retwist. And then what else? Yeah. I have a question for you. Is there any anime that's coming up this season that you are interested in? I sent you the list because I don't know what other animes you watch aside with me.
Off the top of my head, it ain't really none that I just be. I don't really look at like a watch list or what's coming up like you do.
Okay.
I just kind of, yeah, I just kind of see if some look cool, and I'm like, oh, or maybe sometimes if I see an ad for it, I watch it.
You must be the high because I just feel the luster energy, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all see, well, y'all don't see. This man despises me. This lackluster energy. It's making me nauseous. But we move on. Um, there are a couple animes that are coming out for winter 2025 that I'm interested in. Some I will be watching this month. Some I'm gonna have to go on the back burner because I'm not trying to watch 10 animes at once. I can't do it. That's too much. One of them is called Yoforma, which is one of the animes we will be discussing on the podcast for the month of April. in May. It's a sci-fi thriller. Deals with sensory, I think, perception. Um, I read the first volume. That was world building. I think this anime is going to start at volume 2 or after 2. So I haven't watched, I haven't read volume 2 yet, so I may read it this week. Who knows? Um, is another one called, I think it's Satu Tabi, is a traveling anime where the MC is a manga artist, and then I think there's one more else I can't name off the top of my head. Oh, I think one of the animes that I want to watch, but it's on the back burner, is called Can Boys and Girls Be Friends? It's a romance anime, but it's on the back burner because I got too many to watch, so that's gonna have to wait. Um, some of the shows I'm watching are already completed, some are week to week, so I'll just handle that. I am currently watching Full Metal Alchemist, the original version. I got too many divisive answers of start Brotherhood first, start Full Metal, the original version, start that. I said, hi, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna start the original version first, wait a couple months in between. I'm gonna be reading the manga, and then I'll start Brotherhood, and I'll see. But right now, I'm on the original. It has my attention. I am interested. I definitely am noticing the deviance of when they changed from the volumes that I did read. I knew I did know at a certain point that they changed some part of the story because I think the show was airing as the manga was coming out. But it seemed like as soon as the beginning of the episode started, they was already changing stuff. Which I'm not mad at it per se. Um, when stuff like books and whatever gets adapted, I don't expect it to be copy and paste. I don't necessarily want it to be copy and paste. I expect things to be changed to make the story better or whatever. But it's like sometimes it's just like, that wasn't there. Um, yeah. So at least I started one of the animes that I will be watching for the month of April, which is Full Metal. Already on episode 4. It has my attention. I am interested. A lot of these characters get on my goddamn nerves already, except for Edward and Alfonso. Rose, oh my god, is the dumbest girl I seen, bro. Like you could you can give evidence, physical evidence, and she still won't believe you. She still won't believe you. At a certain point, I was like, her and that the whole people in the city could perish. I don't care, bro. They want to believe this false god. When that false god brings them to their perishing, I'ma laugh. I'm gonna laugh. I don't care, bro. But yeah, now that it is April, we're starting Full Metal, starting Yo Forma, um, Black Lagoon, and I think Satu Tabi. I don't know if Shaq's gonna watch Satu Tabi. I know he's watching Full Metal with me. He's watching Yo Forma with me. He's watching Black Lagoon. But the other one, I don't know. We'll have to see. He loves his isekais and his harem animes, but you know, you know. I talked a lot of much. Let my co-host speak.
Nah, talk to them about this anime you had us watch. That you gave a 0.
Yeah, Babylon.
Let's talk,
That's why I say I'm gonna let you talk.
man. I don't know. Like it did have potential. Like honestly, it had potential to be entertaining, but it was like every week they forgot what they did last week, and they tried to, and then they would remember and try to go back, and it didn't mesh well. It just
That's
like it had some exciting parts, but like they didn't fit in the story, or like there's a lot of questions,
that's like
a lot.
that's like when a show when a new season of a show comes and it be totally different writers. That is basically what you described. And there's probably examples of that. Season one fire, and then you start season two, and it's like, what is this? And then you realize it's different writers, and not, it's not. And the problem is not that it's just different writers. It's you could tell the writers didn't watch the previous season. They just made their own story. They didn't say, "Oh, let me watch season one so we can continue season two." No, they just made their own plot. So it's like, yeah, this is made by two different writers. This is not the same. I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of examples of that. I just can't name it off the top of my head. Um, since let's just talk about 7 to 9 real quick. From what I can remember, I almost said let's rewatch 7 to 9 because I was like, I kind of forgot. Um, one of these episodes, we it felt like a filler. We got a background of a character that I didn't even know. First time I'm seeing this character, just to find out he's the president. Learning his backstory, him and his wife, he don't got confidence. It's like, what is this? I thought we were watching a psychological thriller. Why am I seeing this episode about this man and his family? I don't care. I don't care about that. Um, I don't. Makase. See, I remember the character name. She's just so evil, evil, unlikable. But I guess that type of person should not be likable in the first place. In the first place. In the first something. In the first place. Yeah, yeah. That type of character shouldn't be likable anyway. She's just evil. Very evil. And yeah. Episodes that I think I've said this before. I don't know if I said it off, but I was like, if we wasn't doing a podcast for this, I would have been dropped it. Yeah, 10 to 12. Give me a moment. I hear his beeping noise. That pisses me off.
I don't know how fast she gonna come back. Probably fast. Like I'm gonna be talking, getting into the flow of it, and then she gonna be like, "Okay, I'm back." Probably. No. 7 through 9. I'm trying to remember what that was. Yeah, it was the filler about the president. Yeah, this anime was a train wreck.
Yeah, it definitely was. It definitely was. Um, I after I finished it, I went to YouTube try to get assassination on the ending. I went on TikTok. Someone was like the girl. I just remembered her name, and now I don't know how to pronounce it again. Uh, when she was on the roof with Zen, that was just in his imagination. She's real, but that wasn't her on the roof. So basically, Zen just perished himself. That was
Yeah, I was because like when I was looking at that too, when it didn't make sense for her to run. You know what I'm saying? Like to run into the little room and then nobody ever showed up. Like nobody ever came up. Like it's the president. It was the president of the United States. So that didn't make sense. When Buddy pulled the gun, when the reporter said, "Oh, he's got a gun on him." First of all, where the fuck was the president's Secret Service? Like, I get that he had ran off, but it ain't no how the fuck how you let the president get away? Yeah, yeah, it was a fucking train wreck.
I don't know. I know a couple of them were dead, and but I think those were the interpret people. But I don't know. I think they were dead. Well, I think they were perished. But yeah, this was it. It had its potential. I thought I was gonna really like this, and it was garbage. It was trash. I was gonna give it a one, but the more I think about it, this is up with Blue Literature. And someone had the nerve to say, "Oh, because a lady was watching, came across it, and she was like, she was trying to wonder why it was a 2 star." And someone said in the comments, people don't like deep animes and stuff. No, that's not it. It was garbage. I don't. That's a cop out talking about people don't like deep anime. There might be people, but this was garbage. The show was garbage. It was trash. This was a train wreck. It, I could have gone without watching this. This is how I feel about Assassination Classroom. Assassination Classroom was a little more interesting, but if I didn't pick that up, I probably would have been fine. That's just how I feel. Um, I feel like definitely could have added a little more suspense to it. Um, I feel like the perishing law aspect. I feel like it was a lot lackluster. The campaign. Um,
They could have just had the dang story meshed together. That would have been sufficient. But they was running it like it was a real episode of Law and Order SVU. Every episode was different or something.
yeah, like it didn't mesh. That's why I
It,
said again, this this runs like a show where season one was phenomenal, and then season two was like, what is this? And then you realize it's different writers because, and not just different writers. You don't watch the previous work. You didn't watch season one. You didn't watch season one. So like even if it's different writers, I would at least watch the season one to know what I'm getting myself into. What's the foundation that was laid? What made that season phenomenal? What made people want to tune in and make theories like, House of Dragon or Euphoria, when it came on Sunday? What made the show so special? They don't do that. I'm gonna steal this quote from Beyonce: people don't judge a body of work no more. People don't have a love for television no more. Television, period. Um, what would you say? What would have made this better?
um, it, like the just it didn't make the like you said the little filler episode. They gave us a filler episode and then they killed him. Like it didn't really make sense because he was the only person they got a filler episode. The only person they was focused on. We didn't even get a background of his friend that shot himself in the leg. I think he shot himself in the leg first, then he shot himself in the head. We ain't no background story on him. We ain't get no background story on the girl that she chopped up. Like it's just y'all gave us a story on one person. I don't even know the detective's backstory for real. I know the mayor wanted to that's why he was trying to get the law passed because he wanted to get rid of himself. But it's just like, yeah, it just it wasn't that it was deep and we missed the meaning. There was no meaning. Or they tried to rush and give you some type of, like but it's like you said, like if people didn't if you have to notice that he didn't actually find the evil lady and he was up there hallucinating, but it's too many questions because it's like, was he brainwashed? Was the president brainwashed, or was the president really? Was that really what just his thought process? And he was like, "Man, this too much. I'm gonna hit this backflip off this balcony because it didn't make sense. I don't care how you try to slice it. It didn't make sense. I'm trying to piece it together and look at it from a different point, but it don't make sense. It's not deep. It was ass, booty cheeks.
Yeah, this had potential, and it just went flat. Like it fell, it fell on his face like a flat pancake.
It's like that one time at work, I had gave the homie this alley oop because he liked this girl, and I had threw him the alley, and he just kind of like looked at the ball as it hit him right at the feet. Because we said something, and all he had to do was say yeah, and he act like he couldn't say yeah, and I was like, see, this is why I can't never let you. This is why can't give me a nothing. They always ruin this stuff. Shame.
I have nothing good to say about this anime. I'm not even gonna try to drag it to an hour. Um, the animes we are starting for this month is Your Former and season 1 of Black Lagoon. If you don't already follow me on Twitter, you should. But I also posted the schedule on my YouTube post, so you'll know when to expect the episode. Episode 5, we will be discussing the first 4 episodes of season 1 of Black Lagoon, and also the first episode of Your Former. So we will give our thoughts, what we think so far about the anime, and maybe what other animes we're watching in between. So in this episode, we are introducing 2 segments created by the light skinned sugar cookie: One Piece trivia and simp or caress. Or caress. And then I think episode 6. I'm trying. I don't know which words I can use. Um, Episode 6, we will be introducing a segment called 3 Recs, where we will put a couple recommendations on the spinner wheel. We will spin it. It'll either be a recommendation from me or Shaq. We will tell you the available language, where to watch it, what the anime is about, in the genre. So I'm going to toss the mic to my sugar cookie.
Okay, so is we spinning the wheel, or are we doing both? Yeah, I think we agreed to do both this segment, correct?
Yes, but I asked you, I said, do you want to spin a wheel? And you said no.
No, yeah, I know. That we said we was gonna do both. Just don't yell at me.
No, because I asked you earlier. I said, "Do you want to spin a wheel?" You said no. So
Anyway,
yeah, this
let me
we doing both segments, and then episode 6 will alternate.
let me get us some good old theme music going.
Make
Before
sure
we get this one, it's only gonna be 5 questions. I ain't gonna make you do too much.
it's non-copyrighted music too.
I mean, it shouldn't be anything like
Just to be safe, non-copyright.
it's 36 seconds.
This is on my YouTube channel though. Yeah, don't no, this not your stuff. When we on your platform, you do what you want to do. But we on my platform, non-copyright.
Ivan, kita
You can't hear it, can you?
Hello, I heard something.
No, okay, it ain't important. All right. First question. What does Zoro not like?
Let-
Sword?
oh my!
No, it's multiple choice. Swords, alcohol, sweets, Luffy.
So I'm gonna eliminate alcohol mainly because I follow Sam and he makes a lot of One Piece content. So it's not alcohol. Um, it's not Luffy. I'm gonna eliminate that. What was that? Is I know one of the options was sweets and what else?
It was sweets. Oh shit! I don't
See, you gotta
forget.
write your stuff down.
I have to start writing it down because I had it on the top of my head, but I forgot.
See, I asked you earlier till you got your stuff.
I got it. It's because you asked me. Now I can't think of it.
See,
Okay, it was sweets. Luffy. And Lord have mercy.
see, this is why I'm the one who writes and plans stuff out because
Mhm.
I'm gonna forget. Shaking my head.
Which answer do you out of them? We're just gonna eliminate that one. Which answer do you choose?
I say sweets.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock it down to 3 questions for your ass.
No, that's your.
Um,
You gave me two answers. Honestly, my first before I even thought it was multiple choice, I was gonna say black people. Mainly because
that's so it's so out of pocket, like because for no reason. That's I don't even get where people got it from.
all of a sudden I just seen it. So when you said that, I was about to say ends. You know, like,
That joke annoys me so bad because I'm like, if anything, Luffy's more racist than Zoro is.
I was about to say ends, but then you was like multiple choice. I was like, oh, and I was waiting for you to say black people as the option.
You so fucking wild.
I was like,
No, it's not true. That is slander. Slander, slander, slander.
okay, I got this. All right, next.
Okay. Hmm. Who has a crush on Luffy? Is it Nami? Is it Hancock? Is it Rebecca? Or is it Shirahoshi?
So my answer is Hancock. I don't know who. Anonymous is no. I don't know who Rebecca is, and mainly because I've been seeing TikTok edits. I get a lot of One Piece content on my thing, even though I don't watch One Piece. So I already knew that. I was like Hancock. That's easy. That was easy.
But you don't watch, so it's still, somebody wouldn't think that was something you would get. Okay. Now this one might throw you.
Okay.
What is Usopp's weapon? A slingshot, a bow, a pistol, or nothing?
I feel like it's a slingshot. It's either that
That is correct.
3 for
It's a
3.
sling.
3 for 3. I think I seen artwork of him with a slingshot. So 3 for
Okay.
3.
All right. This one might be too easy for you.
We'll see.
What is Chopper's title? Chef, archaeologist, shipwright, or doctor?
I'm eliminating Chef because I think that's Sanji. Uh, I don't see him building stuff. Uh, and not gonna lie, I forgot the last two. That was a hard word for Mo. I don't know. I don't think he's a doctor, so I'm gonna go with the answer before that.
the doctor. I tell you that all the time. Chopper the doctor.
You think I'm gonna remember that, bro?
How'd you would? That's Zoro's. That's because it's Zoro's son.
I
It's all
don't
right.
watch you. I don't watch One Piece,
I
bro.
know, I know, I know, I know. I said I figured you was wasn't gonna get them all.
You
All
jinxed
right,
me. Okay.
I did it.
You said, "Oh, this gonna be easy. This gonna be easy," and then I failed it. You jinxed me, bro.
Hell, you missed one question. You still got one more question to answer.
I was on a roll though. I was 3 out of 3.
Hey man,
I
sometimes it's how.
hit me with the 5. I got
All
5
right.
on it.
What was the name of the first ship? Is it the Going Luffy, the Going Mary, Round and Round, or Sheephead ship?
Those all sound horrible.
I
uh,
know.
I'm not. I'm gonna eliminate round and round. Round, round, roll your boat gently down the sleeve. Let me not distract it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's maybe Luffy. I feel like that's wrong though, but I guess Luffy, the first one.
It's the
Mary.
Going Mary.
Ah, ah. Second guess myself. I was like, either that or Mary.
You second guess yourself. Now the Going, I think that's what the Barto Club pirates call their ship. Is the Going Luffy, and it was in homage to the Going Mary that they had to burn up, and that's 3 out of 5. That ain't bad.
Nah, I could have did better.
3 out of 5. I got you. All right, I'm gonna share the screen now.
That's
Or
a B, a A. That's a B. Maybe.
I think I'm not sure.
I should have got an A. It was close to an A. You jinxed me.
My bad, big dog. My bad.
Sure, you're bad. Let me go back to your face because you haven't typed it. Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the Mary, 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 Mary.
What you doing? What are you singing?
Because I'm waiting for you to start your next segment, so I'm occupying my time.
Oh well, we just gonna roll right into it so we can get over it. Get over this simp and what you call it, caress.
Yeah, like body wash.
That's not that's not like that's not gonna work.
Well,
Caress is not a form of rejection.
uh-huh.
I mean, I guess you could no when you caress somebody, I'm not thinking. Yeah, that's not.
Simp or reject? Because I don't know if you
Oh,
can say simp.
you right because we might so yeah simple reject it is then. All right, first character.
Okay, make this. Can I make this
Can you
bigger?
see it?
Hold up. Nope. Okay, hold up. Kinda. Let me see. Can't make it bigger, but who is that? Oh, that's Trish
That's
Stratus.
Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus.
Re-
Simple reject.
reject.
Oh, you don't like Trish?
Nah, nah. No, I do not. No, no. She's okay looking. Not my type.
I got you. All right. What about this one?
Oh,
Ravi from Black.
um, she's okay. Reject.
Hey, you don't like nobody.
You only just showed me two people that are not
Okay.
my type. They okay looking, but I would need to have I would need to take two shots to like dance with her, if you know what I mean.
I got you. All right. What about Nell? Nelly L.
You got a better
She's
picture?
a
Got a better picture of her?
she's a there are some. Yes.
Like a
This
full.
that was the one I tried to get, but it didn't do right.
Oh no, reject.
Golly.
And I'm
I
being
ought to be
honest.
funny.
I'm not even trying to be funny, but like, nah, you,
Should
you
have put I should have put fucking
picking some bad women and not in a good
I
way.
mean ah that's crazy. All right, let's see.
That's not like,
Who
oh my
next?
god, I gotta have her. That's a give me 2, 3 shots, and we got something to talk about.
All right. Let's go with Massey Arias.
Who is
What do you
that?
think of her?
Who is that?
She is she's a fitness instructor. She was very she was Instagram famous for a while until she had a baby.
She look
She talked
that one picture. She looked like she belonged in Star Trek.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I can
give me 3 shots, and we can talk.
see. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go deep into the archives for this one.
Yeah. Thing is, you know my type. Not giving me not one, not one that can resemble. It's just like, dang, bro, dang.
Let me try one more. I can't think of there we go. Kristen Cruick.
Ain't she was involved in like a cult raid?
No, that's Lana Lane from Smallville.
No, the person who plays her. She was also in Beauty and the Beast.
Hmm.
I remember it was
I didn't
her.
watch.
It was her and another girl. I don't remember the name, but they were involved in something like that. I don't know if it was cult like or whatever, but they was involved. 'Cause I remember her face.
Hmm. It didn't pop up. I have to look into that. Usually
Uh,
stuff like that pop up.
she's pretty, but
Oh my god.
3 shots, 3 or 4 shots.
This guy. Well, that's it. That you done went through 5 people and said no to all of them.
Because these are the women I would put in the category of you are pretty, but I'm not attracted to you type stuff.
I get. I get it. I get that.
So it's just like
I under.
it's like, yeah, you're pretty, but I can't imagine myself wanting to bring you into a dance with me.
I'm gonna see if I can make a slideshow next time for the One Piece trivia. So I'm gonna have the next one already set up.
Yeah. So since we ended off, give me a second. My mom calling me.
Oh Lord. Her mother called. I don't know how she missed the chopper question though. I really thought she was gonna get that. I had to actually prepping her too. I kept trying to tell her that Chopper was the doctor. Even my child knows Chopper is the doctor, but it's okay. She don't watch it at all. She just be looking at edits. And the edits gonna mess around and make her watch it eventually. Eventually she gonna watch so much and then she gonna be like, I don't have nothing else to watch, or this ain't enough. And then she gonna be stuck, and it ain't gonna be nothing she can do. And then she gonna be a One Piece fan, and I'm gonna be right here when she's ready with open arms to accept her as one of the Straw Hats. It's okay. You can join too. It's not too late. I know it's gonna come back, but he gonna take a break. You can catch up in that time. Yeah, that's one thing about Oda. He gonna write some stuff, but he gonna take him a nap too. Yeah, that I do not recommend Babylon. Don't waste your time. It's not it's not a good story. And like that's not to say that like there's a lot of mediocre media that I appreciate, but this wasn't it wasn't even like it would lose us and then it would kind of just pull us back for like a split second at the end. It kept getting us with those twist endings, but it wasn't up to it. Next time, I bet I give her some pictures. Bet her have her she be on here simping next time, but that won't be a choice. We'll do a spinning wheel, so it'll either be the trivia or simp.
What you said?
Yeah, nothing. I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying next time I'm gonna have you simping. That's what I said. Can we say that?
Yeah.
I forgot. That might be what we can't say.
What? The oh.
Yeah, that,
Well, that's on
yeah, because
Twitch
I know
though.
one point that was. I feel like
I think that was for Twitch though.
I don't know, man. I don't. You don't never really know.
Yeah. So, um, take them to a dance or reject. Dance or reject. We know the meaning of dance. That'd be adult only. Reject. You won't even get a date out of it. Well,
Mm-mm.
you might get a date. Um, since we ended on date or reject, the next episode we will do One Piece trivia and 3 Rex. So when we end the stream, um, how many recommendations? 3. Let's write down 9 recommendations. 9 recommendations.
I was telling everybody you're gonna be a One Piece fan eventually.
Not
Before my
happening.
hat on.
Not happening. So sorry. Sorry to burst your bubbles. I'd
I
rather.
said the edit get you. I said the edit's gonna get you, and they're coming out with a condensed version also.
That's still not gonna happen. The edits got me to add it to my playlist, and then I took it off.
There's a condensed version where they've taken some stuff that was like what 17 episodes, turned it into one. So you might
No. Sorry.
you might.
Sorry to burst your bubble. No. And
Wait, my bubble ain't burst.
I have so many movies on my list. One Piece is never going to be on my watch list. I'm not gonna watch One Piece. But as I was saying before, a One Piece fanatic interrupted me. We're gonna write down 9 recommendations and then put them in the spinner wheel. So even though we get 3, we have more to like spin a wheel type stuff. Um, any last words you want to say, sir?
Watch One Piece.
Ew. Um, this was I don't know. I never specify how long these episodes are gonna be. It's just how long I want to yap. Um
And the topic of conversation wasn't a great. It was just we hate this.
yeah, the anime was too better.
Be like hate, 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 hate. Hey,
The anime was too trash for me to have anything to talk about. So episode 5 will be April 7th. I think that's either a Sunday or Monday, 9 o'clock Eastern. We will be discussing the first 4 episodes of season 1 of Black Lagoon and the first episode of Your Forma. Ooh, my eyes are burning me. Hell. Anything else?
I'd like to apologize.
To what?
I made a false statement.
What?
I have no problem sitting here talking about what I hate. I just needed to clarify. I was just trying to be positive today, but just know I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way that you dress. I'm all for that behavior. Hating is good for the soul. I don't care what nobody tell you. That forgiveness shit be having your heart hurting.
Well, deuces. Ooh.